Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. In this video, our group will be presenting the set 2 of this group project. So now let's have a look. For today's topic, we'll be discussing the two case studies. For the first case study, consists of chapter 3, which is compound interest, and the second case study consists of chapter 4, which is annuity. So what is compound interest? Compound interest calculated on both original or principal value and on the accumulated past interest of loan, deposit, or investment. It can be compounded in listed frequency, which the first is annually compounded by 1, the second one is semi-annually or every 6 months compounded by 2, the number 3 is every 4 months compounded by 3, number 4 is quarterly or every 3 months compounded by 4, every 2 months compounded by 6, monthly compounded by 12, weekly compounded by 52, and lastly is daily compounded by 360. So these are the formula that will be substituted in the case studies. The first one is the future value, which is S equals to P bracket 1 plus I the power of N. The second one is the compound interest, I equals to S minus P. And the third one is the present value, which is P equals to S bracket 1 plus I the power of negative N.
So we started to study case 1. The question given that you are assigned to set up a gaming PC business and have to borrow a 20,000 ringgit loan for 5 years. There are two banks that you have surveyed for a loan. Below are the details of the bank. So the interest charge for Nilam Bank is 4.25% compounded semi-annually, and the Delima Bank is 4.5% compounded every 3 months. So we started to Nilam Bank. First of all, we must find S, which is future value. The formula is S equal P bracket 1 plus I power N, and the initial value, which is P, is 20,000 ringgit. The term is 5 years. The interest rate is 0.0425, and the frequency, which is M, is 2. So to find I, which is periodic interest rate, we must divide an interest rate and the frequency. So the answer is 0.02125. Next, we find the number of interest period in the investment period, which is N, and N equal to M times T. And the answer is 10. The information is complete. Let's substitute to the formula. So S equal to 20,000 bracket 1 plus 0.02125 power 10. And the answer is 16134.21. The interest charge equal to S minus P. And if we substitute the amount, the answer is 4680.31. Now, let's move on to the Delima Bank. So the initial value of the Delima Bank is 20,000 ringgit. The term is 5 years. The interest rate is 0.045 and the frequency is 4. So I equal to 0.045 divided by 4, and the answer is 0.01125. The N is 4 times 5, which is 20. So if we substitute to the formula, S equal 20,000 times bracket 1 plus 0.01125 power 20. And the answer is 25015.01. And the answer for interest charge is 5015.01. Next is question B. Which company should you choose to borrow the loan based on your answer in A and give your reason? So the answer is I would choose Nilam Bank to borrow the loan because it has lower total interest, which is 4680.31, while the total interest of the Delima Bank is 5015.01. Answer the following question C depending on the bank you selected in B. After 3 years, the bank changed the rate to 6% compounded every 2 months. How much should you pay at the end of 5 years? Calculate the total interest paid. So on the first 3 years, the periodic interest rate is 0.02125 and the number of interest period in the investment period is 6. So S equal to 20,000 times bracket 1 plus 0.02125 power 6. And the answer is 22,689.37, which is a P new. So at the end of the investment, the periodic interest rate equals to 0.06 over 6 and the answer is 0.01. The number of interest period in the investment period is 2 times 6 equal to 12. And the P new, which is the 22,689.37. So if we substitute to the formula, S equal to 22,689.37 times bracket 1 plus 0.01 power 12. So the answer is 25,566.95. The total interest, which is I equal to S minus P, and the answer is 5566.95.
What is annuity? Annuity is a series of equal payment made at an equal interval of time. For example, shop rental, insurance policy, and installment payment. As you can see here, there is two formula, which is formula A and also formula S. Let's go to the question. For case study 2A, Mr. Amir is a manager at company ABC Holding Berhad. He is going to retire soon and would like to maintain his lifestyle in retirement. He has two choices. The first alternative is to withdraw the 3,500,000 ringgit from his KWSP account and invest the whole amount in the account of an annuity scheme that pays 0.9% compound monthly. This way, he will get 10,000 ringgit every month until the account is empty. Joining a private retirement plan is another choice. Under this plan, he will get 10,000% every month for 28 years. For the first question, which option should Mr. Amir choose? Justify your answer with relevant calculations. We are going to calculate the option A first, which is KWSP. As you can see here, we are using the A formula because we want to know how long this fund can last at the interest rate while making regular withdrawals. This formula calculates the constant payment on a compounded interest investment. So just write the formula in and fill in the blank. As for A, we got 3,500,000 ringgit equal to R, which is 10,000 ringgit. 1 minus 1 plus N, which is 0.00075 over 0.00075, and you will get 3.83 years. For case study 2, option B, which is private retirement plan, he will get 10,000 ringgit per month for 28 years. Therefore, Mr. Amir should choose KWSP because it gives longer time period, which is 34 years. This means Mr. Amir will receive monthly payment longer, while the private retirement plan has shorter time period, which is 28 years.
From the question, we have A, which is the face value of 11,000 ringgit. However, it is also stated that Mr. Asri made a down payment of 10%, which means we need to extract the 10% out of the face value to get the real amounts, which equals to 9,900 ringgit. We also have K, the interest charge of 8%, and then we have the word compounded monthly, which means the M equals to 12. To get T, it is said that we have 5 years from the word 60 equal monthly payments. And then the N we get from MT, which is 5 times 12 equals to 60. By using the formula of A equals to R in bracket 1 minus 1 plus N with the power of negative N over I, we receive the monthly payment R equals to 674 ringgit and 3 cents. Afterwards, in order to get the interest charge, we need to use the formula I equals to NR minus A, which equals to RM30 541.80 ringgit. For question B2, if he wants to settle the entire loan immediately after paying the 20th monthly payment, how much additional does he have to make and how much interest is paid? So the N we have 60 and then full settlement 20. A new N is 40, which came from 60 minus 20. With the same formula, A equals to R in bracket 1 minus 1 plus N with the power of negative N over 1, we get the new A, which is RM23 597 ringgit 14 cent. And we can get the interest from the formula I equals to NR minus A, which equals to RM 3,364 ringgit and 6 cent. For question B3, if he has not paid his first 3 monthly payments, how much should he pay on his fourth payment to settle all outstanding arrears? So for this question, we will be using S equals to R in bracket 1 plus I with the power of N minus 1 over I. In this question, N is equals to 4. Why? Because we need to pay in his fourth payment. So, for S4, the total of the amount he needed to pay equals to 2,723 ringgit and 20 cent. Alright, I believe that is all from me and from my group. And I want to thank you for Madam for listening to this video. And I would also like to apologize on behalf of my group if there's any mistakes along our presentation. And thank you, Madam. Bye.